Welcome to HoopHers podcast, brought to you by Bell Sports Club and Any Hoop Podcast. And it's your boy JC. And today we're going to talk about women's college basketball. So the Final Four is over. The dust is settled, and South Carolina takes home the chip with the perfect season. Shout out to Dawn and South Carolina, Cardoso, and the rest of the girls out there for definitely taking home the chip, beating Iowa. And listen, it was a good game. It was a really good game. The defense in this game was excellent, and South Carolina's offense in like the third quarter, fourth quarter. End of the game, second half of the game, was really the difference in the game. And I don't know if y'all remember last episode we talked about Caitlin Clark, possibly ways to slow her down or stop her or beating Iowa. And we talked about putting two on the ball. Remember, I was like, they was cooking the one defender and putting two on the ball. Not with South Carolina. And that's why you know they got a good coach behind them, right? So what they did was they had Caitlin Clark, you feel me? They had what's her name? Raven Johnson on her, right? And what they did was they had Raven funnel her down to Cardoso. So at the end of the day, you end up having two on the ball and make her either make a tough layup with two people on her or dish it out to other players. And the other players are going to have to show up and hoop. And ultimately, the other players wasn't enough. And them not shutting down Caitlin Clark. You're not going to shut down Caitlin Clark. But them slowing down Caitlin Clark enough to have all the pressure on the other girls and the other girls not showing up. That's what ended up happening. You feel what I'm saying? So it was a good match all the way to like the third, fourth quarter. You seen South Carolina start picking up on the offense and start taking off. So it was a real good game. It was a really good game. Couldn't play better defense than what I've seen in South Carolina. It was real similar to how you would play somebody like Steph Curry. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the difference between the pros in college, where it's like, all right, boom, Caitlin can't control the quality of her teammates, how good they are. You know what I mean? It's college. You go to the school that you go to. You put up with what you can put up with. You feel what I'm saying? Pretty much. So like, it's like, ooh, it's not like she could have went out and made a trade. You feel what I'm saying? Like LeBron be doing an All-Star break and go get new teammates. Nothing like that. So it was just tough. It was just tough to see, you feel me? Like, she was doing everything she could, but the rest of her team wasn't, you know what I mean, at the same caliber as her. She just needed one more player, bro. They had like one more player. Excuse me. They had like one more player. That would have made a difference in the game. Seriously, that would have made a difference in the game. Oh, excuse me. I want to give out the shout out to Paige Beckers, one of my one of the girls I was watching in the tournament. Somebody I wanted to see do real good because I've been watching her since she came into college, going into UConn, you feel what I'm saying, and put up a good fight in a losing effort against Iowa, you feel what I'm saying. But we're gonna be back next year. Yeah, we're gonna get the chip next year. You feel me? Lady Huskies next year. That's who's winning next year. You feel what I'm saying? Lady Huskies. You feel me? Paige Beckers versus Juju Watkins. We're gonna see it next year. I'm calling it. But now we're gonna move on to the WNBA draft that will take place next week. And I'm telling you, the whole wide world is making way for Caitlin. The whole WNBA is making way for Caitlin Clark because she's supposed to be going number one in the draft. So the number one in the draft, Indiana Fever, they have number one pick. And, you know, Caitlin Clark, that's what they make it for. I seen a State Farm commercial before she even beat LSU. And they was talking about her going to Indiana. So it seemed like the stars are aligning for that one right there. And what can you say about Caitlin, man? You know, going number one in the draft. It's funny because there's other players in this draft that I do feel like may translate over into professional game better than Caitlin. But at the same time, when you're a shooter, you can just shoot and translate to anywhere, any game. You feel what I'm saying? You can even play co-ed, you feel what I'm saying, and still be very effective by being a shooter. So it depends on what Indiana doing and how they build around her. But as far as translating into the pros, I mean, I think she's going to have some work to do, but it's going to be cool. It's really going to be cool. What I can say about her is I would like to see her around better teammates and to see what she does with her playmaking ability, because we all know she can shoot, world-class sniper, shoot the hell out the rock. You feel what I'm saying? And she can dribble well, but I want to see her improve on the dribbling. Like, she can shoot up the dribble. Like, she got some moves to get her shot. You feel what I'm saying? Like, she got moves to get her shot. If she at the top of the key, she can hit a little tween step back three. You feel what I'm saying? She got a tween step back three. Like, she got some of those in her arsenal. I'm not saying she can't dribble. But as far as scoring in the mid-range, laying the ball, like layup package, everything like that, she gonna need some more work driving the ball. So, you know what I mean? It's different when you got somebody like let's say Steph Curry, right? You be like, all right, boom, we scared of Steph Curry. Let's run him off the 3-point line. But he can still lay the rock up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, really well. You know what I'm saying? He's a great finisher. So, to see her improve on the finishing, you know, everybody got work to do. You know what I mean? But that's the only thing I can say about what I would like to see her improve. Playmaking and finishing ability. Let's see how she do when she improving her finish. I'm telling you, she get a little layup package, a couple moves going to the basket, bro, unstoppable, bro. I'm telling you. Gonna be dangerous, bro. It's definitely gonna be dangerous. At number 2, you got the Los Angeles Spark. Now, they might grab Cardoso or they might grab Cameron Brink, depending on who South Carolina snatch up. I'm pretty sure they're gonna grab Cameron Brink. A lot of people got her at number 2, even though a lot of other people had Cardoso at number 2. But you feel what I'm saying? LA Spark, they got the 2nd pick and they got the 4th pick. And like pre-tournament, they was talking about pairing up, what's her name? Cameron Brink and Cardoso together, which would be crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. It would be crazy. But what you can say about Cameron Brink is she's a stretch 4. Like, she can run the floor. She can run transition. Like, she's actually good in transition. Like, she can go coast to coast on on handling the rock. Like, she's not gonna get that thing up. Coast to coast, handling the rock, can shoot. She kind of remind me of kind of like how Chet play. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, she's the new age, the new age center. Like, you feel what I'm saying? The new age power forward. Like, she can shoot the rock, stretch the floor, provide spacing, hit you on the short roll, do something a little bit on the short roll. She got post up ability. That's one thing I think she can improve on, though, is like moves in the post. But like I said, she got post game. She can shoot the 3. She can run transition. She can run fast break. She's tough. It's the reason she went number 2. You feel what I'm saying? It's the reason she going number 2. Even though she went out with Stanford, you feel what I'm saying? She's still hoop. You feel what I'm saying? She's still hoop. And number 3. So I wrote my notes a little bit before the end of the tournament. So I have Rhea Jackson going at number 3. I said number 2. I'm sorry. Going at number 3. But now they got Cardoso going at number 3, which would be going to the Chicago Sky. So the Chicago Sky have the 3rd pick. And pre-finals, we had Rhea Jackson. I hope I'm saying her name right. Rhea Jackson going at number 3. But now we got Cardoso going at number 3. So kind of throw a little wrench into what I was thinking. Because I was thinking they was going to pair up Cameron Brink and Rhea Jackson. Not Rhea Jackson, I'm sorry. Cameron Brink and Cardoso. You feel what I'm saying? Which would be like a Twin Tower type situation. But when it comes to Cardoso, she's like classic center type situation. You feel what I'm saying? Dominant defensively in the paint and dominant offensively in the paint. She can score in the post. You feel what I'm saying? And she shuts down the paint. I don't know. Y'all seen her in the finals. Shut down the paint. Like, even all the way up to the foul line. Like, from foul line all the way back to the basket, bro, that's her area. She's shutting it down. And it's just great to see. Pairing that up with a stretch 4 Twin Tower type situation would be crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Think about Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins when they played together. They didn't get enough time together because of injuries and whatever. But think about when they played together. When they played together, it was a tough team to play. You feel what I'm saying? But with that being said, you got Rhea Jackson going at number 4, which she might pair up with Cameron Brink, which would be like small 4, power 4 type situation. You feel what I'm saying? Because when it comes to Rhea Jackson, bro, this is my favorite player in the WNBA draft. This is going to be my pick for Rookie of the Year. You feel what I'm saying? Because when I'm telling you she can hoop, bro, she can hoop like offensively, bro, she got KD type game. When I'm telling you she can score at any part of the floor, bucket. Walk in, bucket. Get buckets. Hit threes, hit middies, hit you with the post. Bro, buckets. Every part of the floor, like right wing, left wing, middle baseline. Like zombie slide, like on the elbow. Like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, I'm like, she get buckets, bro, and she real smooth with the ball. Like, the way she handled the rock, like, she not turning the ball over, makes good decisions, and I would like to see her improve on her IQ, but that just comes with playing and getting experience in the pros. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I can't wait to see her start breaking. Like, she could start breaking down defenses to get buckets. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, on some KD type style scoring. Like, the way she handled the rock and the way she shoot and the way she score, bro, straight buckets. I'm telling y'all, this is my favorite player. You feel what I'm saying? And if she get over there with what's her name, with Cameron Brink, that'd be crazy. You feel what I'm saying? That'd be crazy. Now we're gonna come in at number 5. You feel what I'm saying? Angel Reese. We all know. We already know. When I told y'all it was Bird and Magic, the reincarnation, but for the women, WNBA, when we got Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, this is what I'm talking about, bro. She going number 5, most likely going number 5. You feel what I'm saying? She AD. That's all I can think of. When I think about her, I think about like an Anthony Davis type situation. Like, the way she plays defense in the paint, bro. Like, she alters everybody's shot, and the way she can recover, like, all right, boom. She gets switched onto a guard. The guard not just breaking her down. And then when it comes to, like, drop coverage, I hope I'm not going there right here. Drop coverage is just when, like, say we playing pick and roll, you go super under the pick, if that makes sense. So you got pick and roll, but instead of me coming all the way up and meeting the player where the pick and roll action is actually happening at, instead of going up to where the pick is being set at, I drop back more into the paint. You feel what I'm saying? Now, it get tricky because when you drop all the way back there, if you got a guard that can shoot, they going to be baiting you to make you step up and defend the jump shot. As soon as you step up to defend the jump shot, you're going to dish it to the big man that's rolling, or they're going to lay you up. You feel what I'm saying? They're going to get around you, lay it up, make you, pump fake, lay you up. Remember Anthony Edwards had the piston ball jumping all crazy, 50 pirouettes. I know y'all seen it. I shared it on the story. You feel me? Follow me on Instagram. Any Hoop Podcast 215. All platforms. You feel me? Small plug. But that type situation. When it comes to defending that, bro, ain't nobody better in the NBA at defending that than Anthony Davis. He can play you perfectly because he can get back to the roll person, the person that's rolling, the roll man, and he can play the guard at the same time. And Angel Reese do the same thing. She play him at the same time. So ain't no getting over on her. That's special. You can't find people that do that a lot, bro. Because when it comes to that pick and roll, you usually lunch. Like if you get a good guard, bro, they can eat that all day. Think about Luka. Like, when it comes to the pick and roll, or think about James Harden, even better. Like, when he was in his prime, think about that pick and roll. He got Clint Capella rolling to the basket, and you got to decide either you going to defend James Harden or you going to defend that lob. And he makes you wait to the very last second for you to make that decision. As soon as you make that decision, he's doing the opposite. He's doing the counter. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, really good guards eat off that. And she's shutting all that down. You can't do that with AD, and you can't do that Angel Reese, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And we want to see if she goes on Dallas. If I'm not mistaken, they played. Dallas played the people who they played the Aces, Las Vegas. Dallas played Las Vegas last year in the playoffs in the WNBA. And if you watch those games, the paint wide open. They had a girl, Simmons, 22, who plays on Las Vegas, who plays for the Aces. Bro, she was eating in the paint. If they got Angel Reese down there, way closer game, bro. They got swept, bro. They got smoked. And if Dallas got smoked in the playoffs, bro, ain't no smoking. They not going to get swept, and they not going to get smoked if they add Angel Reese to the lineup, bro. If you look at those games, bro, it was eating in the paint. Games was close until they started, all right, boom, we about to go right into the paint. We about to start eating down there. You feel what I'm saying? They had the girl Simmons on, listen, go watch JJ Redick and LeBron James podcast. They had the girl Simmons on a slot cut. You feel what I'm saying? Meaning, like, she coming from the wing, which is that in between the corner and the top of the key, that middle part of the three-point line, that little swoosh part on the side, call that the wing. You feel me? And if you come from that part of the court going into the paint, we call that slot cut. You feel what I'm saying? Boom. Just like in football, where you hit that little slot, like, you see a wide receiver, hit the boom, boom. You feel what I'm saying? You kind of doing the same thing in basketball. You hitting that slot cut, You feel what I'm saying? So with that they hit that girl Simmons. They hit her with the and bro, they was eating in the paint every time she hit the diving straight because they had a shooter out there too. They guard, I think number 0. She was killing them off the 3, bro. Killing them off the 3. So now you scared of the 3. Everybody playing up. Oh my god, defeat the 3. Oh my god, get her off the 3. But then you got Simmons with the and when she went to hit the girl who hit she faked the 3 and hit you in the paint with the bro. Over, bro. If Angel Reese in that John, the don't happen, bro. It's just and then it's like, oh no, what we doing? Boom. And then you defending the 3 like boom. Hold up. Totally different game. They got to think a little harder to get their points. You feel what I'm saying? I hope what I'm saying making sense. But as far as Angel Reese being in the paint and defending them, she could really help a team like the Dallas Wings who got smoked in the playoffs against the Las Vegas Aces. You feel what I'm saying? Who they went on to win the chip. So, you know, it's something to be said to get swept by the champs. At least they was the champs. At least you didn't get swept by the chumps. You feel what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? That's just the top 5 WNBA draft, like the mock draft that's going on right there. Somebody else that I'm looking at, Aaliyah Edwards, who played for UConn, who played with Paige Beckers. Obviously, I was watching the Lady Huskies. She is a bucket. She's real good in the paint. She's just solid, like all around. Like, as far as like role players, she'll be like an elite role player, like super solid. Not a number 1, but definitely like an elite role player, bro. Like, if you pair her up with a great guard, bro, over, because she can score in the paint and she can play really good defense. She's going to stay on the court. She's going to have a job for a long time. That's somebody that I'm looking at. That's a bucket. You know, I just want to shout her out. They got her going down maybe like 7th, like 6th, 7th, something like that, out of the top 5. So I just wanted to shout her out too. And that pretty much wrapped this up, man. So shout out to Bell Sports Club. Please go check them out. BellSportsClub.com. BellSportsClub.com. You feel me? Check out my man, Mr. Hurd. Mr. Hurd was right. Well, if you checked out his last podcast, I told y'all go check his podcast out at anchor.fm/215. Mr. Hurd, check him out. He pretty much called it, man. He had Iowa defeating UConn, even though I had UConn defeating Iowa. You feel what I'm saying? I was a little sick. Y'all was sweating, though. Don't act like y'all wasn't sweating at halftime. Y'all was sweating because, you know, it was close at halftime. You know, y'all was sweating. You feel me? I thought we could do it. Thought we could pull it out. Caitlin. Damn. You feel me? Then he said South Carolina was going to win because we all knew pretty much South Carolina was going to sweep it up. You feel me? Shout out Dawn. You feel me? She, Coach Dawn, she grew up around the corner from where I'm living at right now, bro. She grew up on 20th and Diamond. You feel what I'm saying? I'm in the neighborhood, so shout her out, bro. You know what I mean? Shout out Philly. Philly staying strong. You feel me? Philly support Philly. So that's it right there. That was the mock draft. By next week, the draft will have taken place, and we can go ahead and start previewing the WNBA season and see what lies there. Like I said, the Las Vegas Aces won the chip last year. Let's see if they can repeat. You feel what I'm saying? But we got some new blood coming in there. Listen, maybe the Indiana Fever do something this year. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe they do a little something this year. Because Caitlin Clark, I just want to see what her career turns out to be in the pros. Is she coming to the pros doing the same thing that she did in college? And Angel Reese, to see if she can get a WNBA chip. You feel what I'm saying? Because people who lose their chip in college usually come back into the pros trying to get a chip. You know what I'm saying? They didn't get that W. Think about Floyd. When Floyd lost in the Olympics, he got that bronze. You feel what I'm saying? He ain't lose since. You ain't lose since. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. You feel what I'm saying? We'll see. We'll see what's going on with these girls' career, bro. I'm real excited. Like I said, if y'all ain't on the WNBA wave yet, and y'all just hopping on the college women's basketball wave, go ahead and follow these girls into the WNBA and start supporting them and start looking and start paying attention. Because I'm telling y'all right now, y'all want to be there. Y'all want to be around. Y'all want to be like, yeah, bro. I remember when this league started taking off, bro. Because I'm telling y'all right now, we in the 80s right now. The thing about the 80s in the NBA, we about to hit the 80s in the WNBA, bro. in the 80s was lit, bro. You had Bird, you had Magic, you had the Pistons, bro. You had Dennis Rodman, bro. You feel me? You had Mike in his prime, bro. Don't let him fool you, bro. 90s Mike was a winner, but 88 Mike, bro, he was different, bro. I'm telling y'all, he was different, bro. That's why everybody was like, oh my God, Black Jesus. Bro, he was different, bro. You feel what I'm saying? He was definitely different. I'm trying to tell you, we're not done with the 90s. We're not done with the 80s. I'm trying to tell y'all. The 80s of the WNBA is now we got Caitlin Clark. You feel what I'm saying? We got Angel Reese. In a few years, we're going to get Paige Beckers and Juju Watkins. You feel what I'm saying? She can go pro now if she wanted to go pro, Juju. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? Take your time. Take your time. Don't let nobody rush you. Feel me? Build your legacy. You feel me? Build your legacy. But thanks for kicking it with us, man. As always, enjoy the rest of your night. You can follow us, Any Hoop Podcast, at 215 on all platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. You feel what I'm saying? Check out Mr. Hurd at anchor.fm/215. Check out all women's sports, Bell Sports Club at bellsportsclub.com. You feel what I'm saying? Enjoy the rest of